Welcome back to the Garth Riley Show. This is a segment on family court stories, family court issues, and really we're going to talk to, the matter of really when it comes down to, common law or contract law, the marriage contract versus common law. Linda Patterson Kelly, barrister solicitor from the Barrie area, is here to share some insights, get some people probably a little more focused, maybe calm, other people irate. You do it all.
I want them calm.
Yeah, of course you do. But you will never shy away from the fight.
No, but you wanna help everybody through the process. That's important that everybody understand. It's a process. We will get you through it.
Yeah, it's true. It has rules. It has guidelines.
It does.
Okay. Common law versus marriage contracts. Big difference on how things play out when it comes to the way the law responds to assets and allocations.
The Family Law Act will outline what the property rights are when you are a married person, and you have different rights than you do in common law. Now, there are other remedies if you're a common law partner, if perhaps if you've contributed to the household but you're not on title. You may have what's called a constructive trust interest in property. But there's no guarantees. It's not as cut and dried as it is with the Family Law Act. I mean, if you are married and you have a matrimonial home, the equity is half to each of you. That's the law.
So in common law, it's a bit of a quarter toss?
Well, who owned the property beforehand is certainly relevant.
Why? Is because there's no document proving when the start of this relationship happened?
Not necessarily. I mean, you can always have an agreement as to what the cohabitation date was. If you commingled funds, who put in what. But you just don't have any rights to half.
So why is common law a smart idea?
For some people, they don't want the confines of a contract. They want to make their own contract. And people can always, in common law, you can make a decision. You can say, all right, I'm not going to own this, but I'll get part of that. For people who are together for a long period of time, you want the security of the marriage so that if you're with someone for a long time and they've got a pension and you don't have a pension, that you would be entitled to some portion of that pension.
Without a contract, law of marriage contract, can there be a contract signed outside of a marriage contract?
You can always sign a contract, yes.
Okay. So common law is basically you're flying a little loose.
Well, it's, it doesn't provide the benefits that the law provides you.
So let's take a look at the person who's, let's say, been married for 18 years, or not married, common law for 18 years, helped and participated in the building of a business, helped in the cleaning of some of the rental income property homes, and then decides to, that the marriage is over and leaves. Are they entitled to, or is it basically a quarter toss again?
It's up to the court. I mean, there's no guarantee. They're going to have to make a constructive trust argument or a resulting trust argument, whichever legal argument is going to suit their particular situation. But there's no guarantee.
So if someone's in a common law relationship and they start to see an amassing of assets, or somebody's like, they've got a retirement fund that's coming up, and they really either have to lock down that deal or perhaps walk.
They can have a cohabitation agreement.
What's that?
We can make up an agreement saying, okay, here's how we're going to do it. If we as a family, an unmarried family, amass assets, here's how we're going to share them. And if you've got a contract, then that's going to hold true.
And the court will take a look at that, or will just find it as another kind of an interesting document?
No, court will definitely take a look at a contract.
So it really is contract law.
It is.
But with a whole lot of emotion sometimes.
That's the sad part. When the contract falls apart, everybody falls back to those hard issues. And,
Last question, someone's self-employed. We know that more and more people are becoming self-employed. Hard to verify income right now because most people self-employed for the number of years really do their best to not have much showing up on the tax line. And there are a lot of people, a lot of women I've met, especially a lot of women I've met, have had, everything has been in their spouse's name, everything, which I think is a major problem. And then the next part is that they can't verify income, and the income is being ditched because they're self-employed and they can pull that shenanigan. You've
really hard to prove it all. We need to be talking to kids in school, in high school, about family law. That's another show, and I hope that we can get some time to do that, because kids need to know before they get into a relationship, what are the rights and responsibilities?
Before they even decide to maybe even have a relationship that ends up with a child.
Well,
that'll be another show.
Most importantly, before they have a child.
Yeah, every 15, 16, and 17-year-old better watch. We should get you on tour.
Let's do something in the school.
It's good. We'll come back and do another show on that. Thanks for being a part of the show. Thanks for tuning in. And we're looking forward to your emails to the show or directly to Linda Patterson Kelly. And we'll address all your concerns as best we can. Take good care till then.